Rise and shine, my beautiful divine diamonds, and welcome. My name is Claire, and this channel is dedicated to helping you find success, happiness, get yourselves out of a rut. And basically today, I am revealing my new haircut, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of a motivational, like a little motivational speech here. Related to the haircut, or not related to the haircut, but inspired by the haircut. So that is what this video is about. While you're here, if you would go ahead and like this video and subscribe if you are new. And thank you to everyone for all of your watch time, your support, your likes, comments. Everything means so much to me, and our channel is growing. And it's amazing, so thank you so much. So basically, in yesterday's video, I said that I was planning on getting my hair cut, and I actually at the time didn't know when or where or what I was gonna do for my haircut, but then today, hello Johnny, thank you so much for your sweet comment and being here. I'm happy to have you watching. So basically this is what the haircut looks like, and I ended up just doing it myself. So yeah, I just decided to layer my own hair and kind of follow along a YouTube video, and I just followed along a YouTube tutorial and I did my own haircut, and it took maybe like, I would say maybe about 45 minutes. Thank you, Johnny. Yeah, so maybe 45 minutes or so, and this is what it is. So it's got a lot more volume. It's like, yes, apparently I can be a hair cutting person now because I learned some skills. But yeah, volume, layers, like it's just exactly what I wanted. And I've had some experiences when I go into the hair salon where it doesn't really match my vision. And so I tell the people what I want, and then it doesn't match the vision, and then I have to grow it out. So I just decided I would cut it myself, and I could basically shape it however I want. So I wanted it to look like this. So this is like a little update video, and basically I was thinking about the topic for today's live video, and that would be that, you know, if you are wanting to do something, you might as well just do it. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to, you know, not know exactly how it's going to turn out, for example, but it might end up looking really cool or being really great for you. So it's like good to step out into the unknown, try something new, and be willing to take a risk on something that you actually want to do. So the other thing that relates to this topic is that, you know, instead of listening to other people's opinions all the time or doing something based on what other people think or how other people would do it, you should just go with your gut and do what you want to do. So for example, me, I could have told people like, oh yeah, I'm gonna cut my own hair and layer it, and they might have, I mean, I didn't tell anyone, but like if I had told people, they probably would be like, oh, you shouldn't do that, you could mess it up. I would recommend going to a stylist. They would do it better. They know what they're doing. But I just did my own thing and listened to my own gut and decided to do my own hair, and I really like it. So like, you don't always have to go with what other people advise you to do, and you don't always have to listen to what other people are advising you. Like, just do what you think is best. Thank you, Nick. Welcome. And so, yeah, that's basically the moral of the story, is like, if you want to do something, do it, take the risk, And you don't have to necessarily listen to other people's opinions or, you know, feel limited. Basically, just don't let yourself be limited by what other people think. Sorry, I have some food. Anyway, so that could relate to like if you want to start a business, or if you want to do something different with your hair, or if you want to move to a different state, or whatever it is, you're going to get opinions from other people, and they're going to tell you, you know, based on their own belief system, based on their own failings or mistakes or life, whatever they've dealt with, and they're going to project that onto you. And you know what? Just because they have an opinion, or just because they think a certain way, hello, welcome, the Cruns. Thank you for being here. It does not mean that that is the all-knowing, like, they're not the all-knowing. Their opinion is not, like, set in stone. Things could be different for you. You know, everybody has their own journey. Everyone has their own results that are different. So, like, yeah, that's the moral of the story. And it relates to, like, so many things in my past where I used to listen to other people's opinions and let them limit me or let them block me out of their own fear that they projected onto me. And then I would just kind of go with it and then end up not being happy because I'm listening to other people all the time and not doing what's best for me. And so, like, really, once you get to the point where you just kind of fade out the opinions, fade out what other people are trying to say. Welcome, Thunderstorm. And you can still use them constructively, but you don't let it limit you and keep you in a place where you're unhappy or you're not feeling fulfilled, just to please others, or just because someone has a different opinion or their advice recommends a certain thing. Yeah, that's my motivation for you guys today. Yay! And then also I want to say with everything too, like, you can create your own identity, and this kind of goes along with what I was saying before, but like, you don't have to be in a box of what other people think you are or who other people think you are. You don't have to always be that person. You can change, you can develop new interests, you can develop new everything. Hello, welcome, Aboy. And just because it's different for other people and maybe it's unexpected, you might be, you know, you might be different than you used to be. Your personality might develop, evolve, you might develop new interests, etc. And it might make other people uncomfortable, but you should just do it if that is what you want to do. So, like, for example, if you have a certain friend group that you've been hanging out with for years and years and years, and they see you in a certain light, they see you as a, yeah, exactly, just kind of like do your own thing. It doesn't matter what other people think, but people will start to see you in a certain way, and they will start to kind of mold their belief about you and their belief about your personality, their belief about, you know, your character, etc. And a lot of times we get stuck in trying to fulfill the expectation that others have about our personalities. So, like, and this happened to me. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you. This happened to me in my past. As I mentioned, I used to be very shy and quiet, and I had certain people in my life who identified me as being shy and quiet and, you know, reserved, etc. And when I evolved my personality, I moved, I had new experiences, basically, my personality developed and I became more outgoing, and then I got back into this group with my personality way more outgoing, etc. And the people were, I don't know if I would use the word disappointed because I don't know what they felt, but they were like maybe shocked or maybe they were uncomfortable because my personality wasn't what they had come to know and expect. And that's okay. Like, it is totally fine for you to change. It's totally fine for you to develop. And if other people aren't okay with it, you know, that's on them. That's not your problem. So I don't know how that is coming up, but that was just in the back of my mind because my hair, and I'm like, kind of like I just did a new haircut, and it related, or it made me think about how I could literally do any different haircut that I wanted. I could even dye my hair pink or purple or whatever. And I'm not going to right now, and I don't think I would. But let's say if I did, if I came on screen and I had pink hair, people might be like, oh my gosh, like, what the heck? Like, they wouldn't expect that, and they might feel uncomfortable, or they might have their opinions or whatever. And it's like, I would just be doing it because I want to, and, you know, that's how you should go about your life. Just do what you think is best, what's good for you, and, you know, people will just come to accept it, or they can do whatever they want to do, you know? But anyway, thank you guys for your support. Thank you for your comments. I know this isn't really like a huge deal, like it's not like a huge massive change, but like it is significantly more voluminous and layered. Hello, welcome Mid Artsy Crafty. Thank you. And thank you to everyone. By the way, I'm actually an INFP for Anthony. I think you asked. But yeah, I guess a combination of a hair update, and even though I am updating you on my hair and it is slightly in the beauty realm, I'm still tying it in motivationally, and, you know, hopefully that helps inspire you to make a change or do something different or do something that makes you feel uncomfortable, or maybe do something that other people around you might be advising you against for whatever reason. You know, maybe they're uncomfortable, maybe they want to do it themselves, but they are afraid and they're projecting onto you. So yeah, you might as well just do it. So that is my motivation to you. What are you wanting to do? What is something that you want to do this, I guess, fall, this winter, that you've been holding back on because you're afraid of what people might think, or you're afraid based on the opinions or the advice of other people? Try to think about that and, you know, really consider that that is their opinion, and that you have the right to do it regardless of their opinion, regardless of their advice, regardless of their history. You can still pursue whatever it is that you have in the back of your mind that you want to do. Yeah, like, I remember when I lived in Oregon. Wow! Nick Campbell, congratulations on your channel. Treelyn Truth, hello, welcome. There you are. And that is great. So we already have someone starting a new YouTube channel. That's great. I remember when I used to live in Oregon, I was here's the thing. I went and I was planning, hello, welcome Shan Page. I was planning on moving to Portland. I had gone to University of Oregon and I was going to move to Portland right after college. And someone advised me, they're like, oh, do you have a job? You're gonna move to Portland without a job? And like put all of this hesitation and fear and projected all of their issues onto me, to where I was afraid to move to Portland because I didn't have a job lined up. But then it's like, I could go to Portland and then find the job easily. You know what I mean? Like when you're in the place, you take the leap, you take the risk, you're forced to make things happen. You're forced to get a job, or figure out how to make things work. So like you have to take the leap and then the results follow. So anyway, I didn't let that affect me. However, I did go and like, I was planning to move to Portland and then it didn't happen for other reasons, but maybe that just wasn't meant to be. But anyway, yeah. So if you guys have any things or any activities, goals, dreams, things that you guys have been wanting to do for years and years, or that you've been inspired to do, and maybe someone has told you, oh, that's a silly idea. Oh, you shouldn't do that because you aren't professional enough, or whatever their advice is. And I mean, they could be coming from a place of love. I don't have to say it in a mean way, but like, think about that and consider that you don't have to necessarily go by what they think. And I would motivate you to do it anyway if you really want to do it, whatever it is. So yeah, feel free in the comments below to comment one thing that you are really wanting to do, that you might have been afraid of, or that maybe other people around you have been flooding you with their opinions and making it harder for you. And when you write that down, it'll be an empowering move where you have it in written form that you want to do this thing. So it's no longer a thought now, it's like you actually want to do this thing and you're taking the next step to where it doesn't matter what other people think. So, oh, thank you, Personal Growth Now. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. Does anyone else have any news or anything that you'd like to comment about, or anything else? Because basically that's the extent of my live video today. Is I just wanted to share, hello, welcome! I wanted to share the haircut, and kind of give you guys some advice, and maybe like inspire you to try something new or do something, like take a risk or whatever it is that you want to do. Thank you so much. Thank you all. I hope you guys are, yes, I hope, thank you. I appreciate all of your compliments. And yeah, so I will look forward to hearing your comments below, seeing what it is that you guys are excited to do, and to inspire you guys to no longer be afraid and just, you know, other people. Oh wow, Mid Artsy Crafty, you want to make your own tarot deck. Wow, what a great idea. You should totally do it. That sounds super exciting. I would love to see that. And yeah, and then you guys too, you know, for the big projects, I know how you feel. Like, you can even start small, where you just think about the idea, you write it down, do a little step-by-step where you maybe design one thing, or like take it in teeny little chunks to where you get the ball rolling, you get the momentum going, but you don't have to think about completing the entire project all at once. So like, just like for me, I have this book that I've been writing, and it's super intimidating for me because I feel like I have to write this book and it has to be perfect and all these things. But then it's like, oh, well, actually, one step at a time, I can just write the outline, figure out kind of like what I want it to be about, and then I can write maybe a chapter, or even not even a chapter, but just like a few little ideas here and there, some quotes that I find, and then kind of make it more and more substantial over time. And that way you kind of get the ball rolling. So yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing weekend coming up here, an amazing Halloween, and I will be updating you guys on everything coming up in the next week or so. And yeah, thank you all so much for your wonderful comments, your support. Treeland Truth, YouTube is a great place to start singing. Heck yes it is. I totally 100% support you in singing. That sounds amazing, and I would love to support you on that. So get out there and sing. That sounds so awesome. All right, thank you all so much for being here, for liking, for watching, and for all of your wonderful comments. I will see you guys soon, and I cannot wait to see what you guys are inspired to do and take that leap, do something new, do something uncomfortable, because not only will you feel empowered, but you're actually getting yourself on track to becoming energetically and with the experience over time to doing what you really want to do. Okay, well, thank you so much, and I will see you guys next time, and remember, you are so powerful. Bye, guys!